I'm downstairs in the same spot as before, here about 3 feet from the router in the living room. And let's see what kind of speeds we're seeing here. Look at that difference, wow. Alright, so I am about to set up a Nest Wi-Fi system. And before Nest Wi-Fi, I had the original Google Wi-Fi. So I wanted to do a bit of a comparison between the speeds I get with my Google Wi-Fi and the speeds I get with the Nest Wi-Fi. So currently, everything is still hooked up with the Google Wi-Fi. Nest Wi-Fi has just been unopened. I made a video of it, and I haven't set it up yet. So I have a couple devices upstairs, my Xbox, my daughter's Xbox, and a computer, and then I'm also going to test my phone upstairs and downstairs and see what kind of speeds I get. Now I pay for a 1 gig connection from Comcast with a 30 meg upload, I believe. So, but I don't see anything like that currently in Wi-Fi. So let's see what kind of speeds we get. Now let me say that currently nothing else is running on my network. I am actually the only one home. My beautiful girlfriend had to go to work. I'm going shortly. So these are complete speed tests of one at a time. And as you can see there, wireless strength says it's 100%, but I get an upload speed of 21 megs and a download speed of 43 megs, but no packet loss or anything. This Xbox is kind of hidden behind my TV, but basically my Wi-Fi router is like right down here somewhere. So that is a big difference compared to what I see in my app when it runs a speed test, which is normally about 700 by 40. Running the same test in Kaylee's room. And these are the speed tests in Kaylee's room. So she has 97% signal strength, which is interesting because literally the Wi-Fi router is directly beneath her. Only a 23 meg download and 11 meg upload, but still no packet loss. I guess this is the difference between an Xbox One S and the regular old school Xbox. Yeah, the old square black one that the Kinect can plug into. So we're going to use fast.com on this computer, and on this one upstairs, which is literally like, here's my bedroom, here's Kaylee's room. This computer is getting a 93 meg download speed and looks like about 43 megs of upload. So that's pretty darn good. And this is the same test from the gaming PC that is in Kaylee's room. Looks to be about the same as the PC that Amanda uses in the office next door, with about the same upload speed. So not bad. I am currently upstairs. I'm actually in the hallway, which is in between all of the rooms. And we're going to run a speed test from my phone to see what I'm getting. And I can tell you that speed has not really been the issue with my Google Wi-Fi. It was the connection just dropping. We would go to use internet, it'd just tell us no internet was available, the connection would drop, it was bad. And so it looks like I'm going to get 200 by 40 upstairs. I'm going to go downstairs now and do the same test. I'm literally 3 feet from the Google Wi-Fi access point, and this speed test is showing me slightly improved download speed and still 40 megs. My upload always seems to stay about the same. It's the download that fluctuates a lot. So this is my downstairs test on Google Wi-Fi. And so here is a nice side-by-side comparison. So this is the original Google Wi-Fi. All of them were exactly the same, USB-C type power. They all had the 2 network ports. This is the new Nest Wi-Fi, 2 network jacks, proprietary power cable. And then this is the Nest Wi-Fi access point with the speaker built in, no network jacks. That's all 3 of them though together, side by side. So I'm going to get this set up now, which was the previous video to this. and then we're going to run some more speed tests. Alright, so I have finished my setup of Nest Wi-Fi, and what I'm about to do is I'm going to restart all of the devices that I ran speed test on, including this phone. But first I'm going to reboot my Xbox, and then I'm going to go... So glad they added that. Yes. So I'm going to reboot my Xbox, reboot Kaylee's Xbox, reboot Kaylee's computer, reboot Amanda's computer, and reboot my phone. And then we're going to run the same speed test that we ran before on the Google Wi-Fi to just see if there's any improvement when compared to the Nest Wi-Fi. So let me get to rebooting. Alright, so same order as before. Gonna go to our settings and go to network settings and test network. Oh wait, no, go back. Test network speed and statistics. And so now I'm looking at a 61 meg download speed with a 7 meg upload speed on my Xbox One S. Now I'm going to test Kaylee's. Let me say though that there is probably a bit of like updates and stuff going on in the background with this, so I'm not fully certain how accurate these will be, but I'm just going to see if they're better than what they were before. And in Kaylee's room, 13 meg download and a 2 meg upload. So this, 24% packet loss. It was 0 packet loss last time. I think that there's still, I have a lot of devices, 75 plus devices, so maybe I should have ran these tests a little later. Let's see what the desktops get. Crazy enough, that's about half of what I had before, so I don't get that. I'm going to use speed test on this laptop this time just to see what kind of results we get. And this one also is a little lower than it was before. Now, as I think of this though, everything upstairs is likely running off of this access point compared to before. The old access point had been unplugged and everything ran off of downstairs. So I think now there's an extra step in here basically, and these devices are slightly slower, but hopefully with a more reliable internet connection than they had before, because 81 by 14 is amazing internet speed as long as it stays there. Oh, wait. I need to do my phone. Let's do the phone. I am standing in the same spot as I was before, right in the middle of my hallway, which is upstairs in between all three rooms. And let's see what kind of speed test results we get here. So the phone seems to be about the same, pulling right around 200 megs upstairs, which I believe is what that it pulled last time here as well, and about the same upload speed. Let's go downstairs and see what it looks like there. Now I'm downstairs in the same spot as before, here about 3 feet from the router in the living room, and let's see what kind of speeds we're seeing here. Look at that difference, wow. So that is literally double the Wi-Fi speed downstairs than I had before. I never saw 400 megs on my phone. So that is a big thumbs up, because that tells me that these devices definitely are faster, and I can explain to you in a moment why I believe that the upstairs devices are slightly slower. My phone I don't think's liking all this recording I've did today. So that is my comparison of the Google Wi-Fi to the Nest Wi-Fi. From what I can see, it is much faster, because downstairs I was standing about right there on the other side of that, which was about 2 or 3 feet from the Wi-Fi point there. I am literally getting double the speed on the Nest Wi-Fi than I ever saw on the original Google Wi-Fi. Do you need to go outside, Zeppy? It's Zeppy's birthday. He turned 7. He's getting old now. So a lot of you are probably like, man, why is your upstairs speeds slower? Even though it's slightly slower, 80 megs versus 100 megs. And the reason that I would say that is because now those devices are going through a second hop. Nest Wi-Fi is supposed to connect devices to the nearest access point. So all of those devices up there are much closer to the office Wi-Fi, so they're all connected to the office Wi-Fi. That's then using the wireless backbone to talk to the main router downstairs here, which is where that loss in 20 or 30 megs comes from. What that should really mean though is that I have a consistent, or a more consistent Wi-Fi internet connection upstairs than I had before. And when I came downstairs and ran the speed test, I could already see it was a lot better. So if you have Google Wi-Fi, you don't necessarily need this unless you're having the same issues that I had, where that it just quit working. My Nest Wi-Fi, my Google Wi-Fi was terrible, just because I feel like this one came out. It worked great until this one came out. So if you have Google Wi-Fi and you're having issues, yeah, I'd say go ahead and grab the Nest Wi-Fi. If you're switching from something else, there's not really anything better that I've found on the market than Nest Wi-Fi, besides maybe Eero, but that one's like $600 for the same thing this does. So it's not, to me, that's not worth it. So I think that will do it for this video though. Hope everyone has a great day. If you can, click that like button and click subscribe down in the corner, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces. Apparently aisles are now just one way in Publix. So you're not supposed to enter this way. It's the wrong way. You can only go this way.